Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again. And today I just have a quick video here about Realme UI and my experience so far with it on this Realme X2 Pro. Now I typically don't do these kind of software overviews, but the Realme UI update to the Realme X2 Pro, my favorite Realme phone, has been pretty epic. I am loving this piece of software, and not only is it a very fast and fluid software, it also ships with a number of new features. And there you can see Realme UI version 1.0, Android version 10 on this X2 Pro. And from the settings panel to just the design of the icons to just the speed improvements that I've seen even from ColorOS 6.1, Realme UI is legit. And I just want to share my 5 favorite features that I have found so far on Realme UI on this Realme X2 Pro. The first one is customizable icon styles. So as you know, you typically have these very circular icons on Realme UI. Well, you can actually adjust that now, home screen and wallpaper, and just go to the bottom, icon style. This allows you to change your icon styles. You can do default, you can do material, pebble, but the new improvement is here in custom. So what you can do is actually change the shape of the icons themselves. So you can go square, kind of like this hexagonal shape, to this other type of shape, to the squircle itself. And you can also adjust the size of the icon, which I do appreciate, and will adjust to the foreground. And let's apply it. And there you go. If you've ever wanted your icons to look like a stop sign, you have it now here on the Realme X2 Pro. And it looks pretty cool, but I'm probably going to go back to the circular ones or the squircle. But that is a cool feature here on Realme UI 1.0. The second feature that I'm loving has got to be the animated wallpapers. And so if you wanted to have a really cool animated wallpaper experience, you can now do it, as you can see. But showing you guys first some of the new wallpapers they have included, really awesome here. And I do like these sharp colors, just really pop off the display of this Realme X2 Pro. But we're going to go into live wallpapers, and there you can see a number of different live wallpapers that you can choose. And I'm going to go with this misty, kind of reddish bluish live wallpaper. Let's set as home screen and lock screen, and there we go. We now have this live wallpaper set up, and it's available also on the lock screen. A pretty cool experience here, and a great new feature on Realme UI 1.0. The next cool feature has got to be, and maybe you've noticed it, this little kind of white bar on the side. It is the new smart sidebar, and this basically allows a number of shortcuts to be accessible directly from the side of the phone. As you can see, screenshot, record screen, messages, file manager, and calculator. And I've actually used the calculator from this method, and it's cool because it actually makes it a little floating calculator on the display. Calculate whatever you need to, and then just close it up at the end. So a very nifty feature here. I think I've seen something similar recently on Samsung's One UI 2.0. And of course, you can edit the shortcuts that are appearing here. So if you wanted to be able to quickly access a game or Facebook or something like that, you can do that as well. So it's a pretty nifty feature here on Realme UI 1.0. My fourth favorite feature so far has been the improved dark mode here on Realme UI. And before, the dark mode was pretty basic. It didn't allow for as much customization as it is doing now. So now you can see I can schedule the time. And switching back to light mode here to show you, you can start and you can end at a certain time. And that is a nice feature to have as well. The other cool feature still in beta though is dark mode for third-party apps. So you can actually go through and decide which of these apps you would like to use in dark mode. So let's go ahead and turn on DRM info, for example. Let's see if we can do that. Turn on. And now we go to DRM info and have a look. And there you go. DRM info in this gorgeous dark mode color. It is looking really nice. And now you see dark mode is on. I'll go ahead and turn it off for now. And while it's not technically dark mode, we do have an additional what's called screen off display. It's kind of a funny name for it, to be honest, but it is essentially the always on display. So now you can turn it on here and you can see clock, date, battery, notifications, and I can actually schedule this from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. Let's go ahead and turn off the screen, and there we see it, and you should be able to interact. I don't have any notifications right now, but it goes even further. You can adjust the type of clock, and there's more customization than ever now for this always on display or screen on. Let's go ahead and try this one, and there you go. That is pretty neat. I like that one quite a bit. And they have some digital and analog versions as well. So this one's kind of like a compass. Let's go ahead and, oh, I like this one. This is kind of like almost space themed there, showing the orbits of the planets. Let's go ahead and try that one, and let's have a look. And there it is. Now I wish it was a little bit brighter. I'm gonna have to check if you can actually adjust that, but it's a cool feature for sure, and there's just more customization available now with this screen off display on Realme UI 1.0. And last but not least, this is a feature in digital well-being called Focus Mode. And what this allows you to do is to relax in a distraction-free environment. And I would say that Facebook is probably the most distracting app on most people's phones. So let's go ahead and turn on now. Focus Mode is on, distracting apps are paused. And once that's set up, let's see if we can go to Facebook. There we go. Focus Mode is on. Facebook and other distracting apps are paused right now. To make changes, go to settings. And so if you ever felt that you were obsessed with Twitter and you needed to get away for a bit of time, that is a pretty nifty feature there, allowing you to focus on your task at hand and not be distracted by these very time-consuming apps. So that's it for this video, guys, and overall, Realme UI 1.0 has been a terrific update. It is the fresh coat of paint that I've been waiting for on this Realme X2 Pro. I can now highly recommend you pick up a Realme X2 Pro, only because it's just gotten so much better with this software update, and this phone is still my favorite Realme phone of all time. But hit me up in the comments. Have you received the Realme UI 1.0 update, or are you still waiting? Because I was expecting a March release, but it was only until April that this came for me. So if there are delays out there, do let me know. I'd love to hear about it. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. And if you love the content of Frankie Tech, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for future updates. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned. More great content coming every day here on Frankie Tech. And this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one.